Welcome to Struggling to Succeed. My name is Stephen, and on this channel we discuss business philosophy and personal development techniques. This week we'll be discussing one of my favorite focus strategies, which is the 191 rule. If this is your first time watching this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. My mission here is to deliver you bite-sized videos that can help you start your journey of success. What is the 191 rule, and why is it my favorite focus strategy? Well, the 191 rule basically stands for the first 90 minutes of your day, focus on your number one priority. The first 90 minutes of your day, focus on your number one priority. In my Struggling to Succeed journey, I use this technique in two ways. The first way I use it is the first 90 minutes of my day, I make sure that I'm focusing on my core habits. So for instance, my first 90 minutes, pretty much every morning, look like this, where I'm 30 minutes of meditation or journaling, then 30 minutes of working out, stretching, just sort of getting the body loose, and then 30 minutes of reading with a little bit of email catch up towards the end of my morning. So my first 90 minutes, when at home, before I leave the house, I block off this chunk of time to allow me to set my day up. The second way that I use this 191 rule is the first 90 minutes when I get to the office is the most important 90 minutes of my day. I used to get to the office and it was come in, say hello, talk to people, talk about last night's TV show, talk to the people around you about stuff, talk about whatever happened in the news. And the next thing you know, 25, 30 minutes is gone and you've hardly opened your email, you've hardly done any work, and then you're kind of starting your day. When I implemented this 191 rule at work, it really made a huge difference to my productivity. First 90 minutes, I come in, computer goes on, and I usually put my headphones in with a little bit of classical music, because who doesn't love a little bit of Vivaldi Four Seasons to help you get through the morning? And then I pump out 90 minutes of focused work every day when I get to the office, and it sets up the rest of my day. Just like my first 90 minutes in the morning gets me ready for the day, where I'm planning, thinking, getting myself into the day nice and smoothly. Then I get to work and use that first 90 minutes to really knock it out of the park, get a lot of stuff done, and that creates freedom for me for the rest of the day to sort of pick and choose what I want to do, to go with the flow, to dive deep into something else, or just to do a whole bunch of other tasks and kind of float around from one thing to another. I always feel like I've got a hell of a lot done, and it makes me just feel a lot more, the stress levels are down, you know, everything's, you've completed a lot more off, and you're just like pumping through stuff. It's a fantastic little strategy. Should really give it a go. The essence of this 191 rule is to really focus on one activity. However, I find that I don't necessarily use it like that all the time. What I've begun to use it as is the time block itself, where I'm just focusing on tasks. I'm blocking out a 90-minute window in my days to allow me to get more work done, or to get through a lot more stuff. Now, the benefit to that is you don't have to focus on one thing, but you can focus on many things within that 90-minute block. But you have to make sure that that 90-minute block is undisrupted. You're not getting notifications off all your phones. You're not going for walks around the office. You're not watching YouTube channels or flicking through Facebook. You're using that time effectively. And you can maybe get through 4 or 5 things, or 2 or 3 things, or just focus on one thing. Whatever your workflow looks like, whatever your day looks like, it's just super, super important. And I find it really, really important in my life to block out that time and use it effectively. Now, you don't have to do 90 minutes. It can be 131, the first 30 minutes of your day. It can be 145, the first 45 minutes of your day. If you don't have a lot of time, but you want to get some stuff done, use it to your advantage. Use the philosophy behind this rule to your advantage. If you wanted to read a book, if you wanted to learn a language, if you were doing an online course, if you're wanting to learn anything or just get a little bit more done in your day, try blocking out a little bit of time. Also, if the morning isn't really your most effective time, say for instance you're saying, hey, but Steve, I always find that my brain is switched on and ready to rock after 1 o'clock. Well, if that is your time when you feel like you're the most effective in your day, from 1 to 2:30, that hour-and-a-half block should be your sacred time for getting stuff done. And you should block out all notifications, switch off all email, bury your phone, and use that time effectively. Definitely in my life, I was always kind of putting out fires throughout the whole day. And now because I have these foundational blocks in my day, these 90-minute blocks at the start of the day, I get so much done in that time, and I really set the day up that I'm running my day, that I can afford to be a little bit loose and flow in the afternoon because I have knocked so much out of the park first thing in the morning. Let me know in the comments below how you've used this or whether you think this is a good technique. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear how you've implemented it, and I'd love to see whether it worked for you. Please let me know. Let's get the conversation started below. That's it from me this week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found the success tip useful. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along and get lots more content on my struggling to succeed journey. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you next week. Make it a good one.